Crystal prized? Oh, and the crystal was prized? Oh my gosh, 2 fire and the crystal? All right, so worst prizes for, honestly, it depends on the if it's candy or not. 2 Curlia is also pretty bad. We'll see who's going first here. It's the Guardy side. 2 Ralts down, attach active. TM Devo in hand, I see, and pass. I saw a draw supporter of some type. I don't know what that one is, though. I think it was a draw supporter. Don't some Paul only play 2 fire and 3 psychic? Well, this one plays Radzard, so I assume you play 3 fire, 2 psychic. Maybe not, though? I don't think I saw... Did I see a 3rd fire? Did I see a 3rd fire? He's shaking his head. Oh my gosh! Does he really only play 2 fire? I didn't see a 3rd fire. I didn't see one. I saw the Radzard, so that'd make me think 3rd fire. Why would you play 3 psychic, 2 fire if you play Radzard? Or do they play 2 psychic, 2 fire, and that's it? And the crystal is prized. There's a fire. I think I saw one. Is there one in there? If they got one, they got... I mean, they could still draw a prize card with just, like, punching for 70, right? They could still get, like, Candy Dragapult punch for 70, get a prize card. Fire energy in hand? Okay, there's a fire in hand? Okay. Oh, it's in hand. I didn't see the hand cards. All right, we're chilling. That should be enough. That should be enough to get us going. That gives us an out. Turn 2 Candy Guardy. KO the Dreepy with the fire, though? Is it a Candy Guardy build, though? It might not be. It might be slow Guardy. No matter what, though, this is a good matchup for Guard 4. Actually, I think as a slow Guardy build, this would even be better. Set up double Dory and you have TM Devo. You can just like spread damage over 2 turns and then TM Devo the whole board. It looks like slow Guardy. I don't see any rare candy or anything in there. Yeah, it looks like slow Guardy. That's an aroma, I think, as well. And they played the TM Devo. So like I said, you can just like sit there for 2 turns, spread damage with Dory. And like a Flutter Mane or punch some stuff with Guardy as well, and then TM Diva the whole board. But turn 2 Dragapult, definitely possible here, and probably not under threat of Candy Guard 4 as well. There's an Arvin, okay. And I think I saw it was an Aroma, right? I think it is an Aroma build. So we'll see Aroma for only 2 Curlias, unfortunately. But I guess you don't have another Ralts to go with that last Curlia anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Sorry for the off topic, but do you think Henry Brand's Worlds list or the Tyler Matthews Burnett deck is better? I have no clue. I didn't like Trekking Shoes. I can tell you that much. When I tested Henry's deck, I didn't really like the Trekking Shoes. Oh, so it's going to be a TM Evo angle actually here. Okay, that makes sense. We don't need to be too aggressive with the Aroma. Get some more Ralts, evolve some bench stuff. Makes sense here. Yeah, when I played Henry's build, I didn't like the Trekking Shoes. So I wouldn't play Trekking Shoes, that's for sure. But and it is a retreat. It's going to be a retreat into a Klefki here to potentially slow down the other side a little bit. Possible we don't need any basic Pokemon abilities next turn, but you may as well sacrifice a Klefki as opposed to a Ralts here. I think I saw a Cresselia in there as well. So this list is like really good against Dragapult, if that is a Cresselia in the deck there, which I think it is. Picking on the new Turtonator from Stellar Crown as a single prize retreat locker, Ring of Fire. I have no idea what the card does. Fire double colors, 50 damage, burn, and they can't retreat next turn. That sounds terrible. Cresselia has been really popular in Japan. It makes sense if Dragapult's popular. It's a good matchup into Dragapult. All right, the Droopies are here. Candy Pidgeot online. So it needs a Psychic, a Candy, and a Dragapult to get aggressive this turn, which is definitely what you want to do. Search is coming through. A Roxanne, some Ionos, a Vacuum. Looks like they're lining up an Arvin. The Arvin is getting played for Ultra Ball. And maybe some fodder for the Ultra Ball. There's a Lost City in there as well. Wait, did we just Arvin for Ultra Ball? Dude. That isn't... Okay, we did get rid of Enhanced Hammer. We also got rid of our Luminion, though. Is that fine? That seems fine. It's fine. It's not that bad. At first, I was like, what just happened? We just went quick search for Arvin for Ultra Ball. So Ultra Ball away 2 cards. But we got rid of Enhanced Hammer and Luminian, so it's not that bad, to be honest. We did kind of just like thin out the deck. So it might be correct there, to be honest. It was I was definitely questioning it in the moment, though. I was like, I'm not sure about this. We have Candy Dragapult. He had Iono in hand. I guess I mean, you don't have to Iono this turn, though. Yeah, there's no reason to. If your opponent has a small hand size, I don't know how many cards are in the hand here, but you might not want to Iono here, which is definitely fine. All right, there's the knockout, and then 2 to each of the Curlias to set up for some Curlia knockouts next turn. Is not getting any energy off the prize cards here, or 3-3 to the Curlia, or 3-4, 3-4, or 2-4. Interesting. Okay, refinement number 1. So I think we're looking for Guardi EX. I don't know. You could Cresselia this turn. Cresselia seems fine this turn. The hand honestly is kind of mid. There's not that much potential for draw power here. They're going into the Iono. Has the Dark Energy in hand, though. So if you had found Monkey Dory this turn, or the Monkey Dory after the next refinement, you would have been able to attach the Dark Energy to it. I'm not sure I like that. I feel like the second refinement should have been used there. Nest Ball and Guardi found, though, and Cresselia. So just like a Dark Energy short from the Monkey Dory. It's on the bottom of the deck now. Here comes the shuffle. If you want to set up, if you attack with Cresselia plus Monkey Dory this turn is so much damage removal. And so much spread for the TM Devo. Another turn of spread, and you're basically at the point where you can hit the board with the Devo. Okay, here comes refinement number 2. Giving up the boss's orders. No Dark Energy. Okay, so no Dory online this turn, but we do have access to that Cresselia. Or just punch with Gardevoir. Punching with Gardevoir here wouldn't be terrible, but you probably want to heal that bench Curlia is like the big thing so it doesn't die to spread. So it is going to probably be a Cress angle here. But our Gardevoir is going to have quite a bit of damage built up on it at this point. Which is not what we want. Would have been really nice to have set up the... Yeah, I don't know. I'm questioning not refinementing. I definitely feel like we should have used refinement before Iono there because we had the Dark Energy in hand. Establishing Monkey Dory this turn is so good. And like... Yeah, there's nothing too consequential of what we could draw off the refinement that we'd lose to then put on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it doesn't really make a whole ton of sense, to be honest, I don't think. We definitely should have used that other refinement first, I feel like. Try and maximize the outs of getting the Dory set up. He's using the Artisan here. Now the question is, what angle... Oof, second Dory. A lot of healing on the way. So what do we do here? Hit the active for 8 or 6? We're doing 6. Hit the Pidgey for 6, I guess, then. Or you could load up 1 more energy. We don't really want to do that. So probably just hit the Pidgey out for 6 here. Does not have a very good hand, to be honest, but does have 1 refinement to work with. Like 2 super odds. And a Guardi EX. Pretty mid. Why do we do more? Why do we need to do more damage this turn? I'm interested. This is curious. He's gonna KO the Dreepy. Okay, I thought we were gonna set up for like a big TM Devo play. We're going for the knockout though. Okay, interesting. I don't hate it. If we're going for the knockout here, though, then we probably shouldn't have sent up. I guess it's not terrible, but we probably shouldn't have sent up the. No, I guess that's fine to send up the Guardi because now you can push Monkey Dory and retreat the Psychic off and go to another Cresselia attack probably. I would assume that would be the play here to attack with another Cresselia here. I guess we're probably just KOing the Dracloak here, to be honest, actually. On this next turn, KO the Streepy. Now this next turn, we KO Dracloak. And then we could just keep pressuring the follow-up Dragapults. That seems fine to me, to be honest. Go for a Pheasantipity. Another 2-prizer in play. Now it could just be like KO Dracloak, countercatcher KO, countercatcher KO, countercatcher KO on these 2-2-prizers on the bench. That would work out just fine here. Ideally, just Cresselia again next turn with that Super Rod. You recover the Cresselia. Try and find a Dark Energy for the Monkey Dory. One of the Monkey Dories. Honestly, Boss KO Curlia here. I don't hate Boss KO Curlia here. Just remove any of the draw power from play. I guess another reason taking a knockout here feels pretty good, though, is because of... Taking a KO here seems decent because of knowing that you prize 2 Curlias. Getting one of those Curlias off the prize cards would be pretty nice. I don't know if we actually got there or not. And then here comes the quick search. Yeah, Boss KO Curlia here. Honestly, I kind of like it, but I'm curious to see what they actually end up going for here. You haven't want to Iono or anything like that. The problem with playing Boss, though, as well, is Dragapult usually doesn't play that many Boss. You'll start to run out of gust effects pretty soon. Aggressive gust effects, because Guardy should be able to stay behind on the prize exchange the whole game. On purpose almost, just to avoid like stuff like counter catcher. They did search out the boss. This might be their only boss though, and they are gonna play it. Yeah, goodbye Cresselia. We do have the super art in hand to recover the Cresselia. There's the knockout. Now the spread for 6. The question is, where does it go? It should all go in like one place, because otherwise you're just helping Cresselia. I guess you could put 6 on the Ralts actually, and then even if Cresselia attacks, you could then KO the next. No, I guess that makes sense. You just kind of keep chasing the Curlias, and we did get a Curlia off the prize card here. So now we really want to go. We could heal 50 off the Ralts, but that doesn't. Oh no, 50 off the Ralts does get it out of range actually. So if we can find a Dark Energy here, we can get. If we can find a Dark Energy here, we can get the Ralts out of range, which would be pretty nice. That'd be ideal here. Super Rod comes down immediately. I'm not sure why we're getting Klefki back. Do we want... Why are we getting Klefki back? What the heck? What is that guy? What? Why do we want Klefki? Doesn't it just clog our deck? Is there some like late game play with it? I guess you could use it to TM Devo and shut down Pheasantipity in the same turn. Okay. All right, that makes sense. I was like thinking... Yeah, so you can like you can shut down Fez. You can Klefki to shut down Fez in the same... All right, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, we got the Vessel here now. All right, so we're going to get the Monkey Dory online. We're going to protect our Cresselia in the same turn. And we're going to KO the Dracloak off the bench. So pretty solid turn coming up here. And then we are setting up for a potential TM Devo turn 2 turns from now, I feel like. We're going to want to do like one more turn of spreading and Monkey Dory healing to set up the active. So I assume like the Dracloak's going to go down this turn from the Cresselia attack. It's going to be my assumption. And then we're going to Monkey Dory just damage over to like the Pidgeot or something. Or maybe you have to put on the Dracloak here if you want to get all the damage set up. So it might be... Yeah, we'll see. Because we have, what, a couple Psychic Energy to work with in the discard pile. I like putting on the active makes sense. Then back to the Monkey Dory. This is not enough to KO the Dracloak, though. Unless we want to... So we have to put one more in play somewhere. Which I assume is the point here, is to go after the Dracloak. Yeah. So the point is to KO the Dracloak with this, and then Monkey Dory 30 off the Cresselia. Do the Pidgeot. We have to remove the damage from the Cresselia, though. Okay. And now we're going to see the Cresselia attack here to KO the Dracloak. Get the Cresselia out of range. Now, the Cresselia could still get KO'd by Alakazam. Oh, no, they don't play Alakazam. Hawlucha, I guess. Hawlucha would be the way to KO the Cresselia here. But Cresselia is currently out of range of a 60 spread. All right. Prize cut is kind of whatever. We do have another Cresselia in the deck to work with. Yeah, now we're tied up 4-4. And this is where it gets tough for Dragapult. Because one more round of Monkey Dories plus Cresselia. Or even just like Guardy EX punch the active. But it's probably going to be another Cresselia play here. Plus a Monkey Dory. Try and set up the second Monkey Dory as well. The problem is Guardy can't go 2-2 because of Briar. Well, can't you just go Iono TM Devo with Klefki though? Isn't that going to be good enough though? Like you go Iono TM Devo with Klefki in the active to shut down Pheasantipity draw. You should be good, right? It's possible you lose. Well, this turn actually, we could see if double Monkey Dory gets established, you could KO Dreepy with another Cresselia attack, and then TM Devo down to 1 prize card, right? You could TM Devo KO Pidgeot and KO Dragapult on the following turn and go down to 1. So you can go KO Dreepy with Cresselia, Monkey Dory 3 over to Pidgeot, Monkey Dory 3 over to Dragapult, then Dory Devo, and then you draw 2 more prize cards there. Theoretically. But you have to find the second Dark Energy. So that's like the big question is, can the second Dark Energy be found? Oh, Lost City to get rid of Cresselia, though. That's annoying. Wait, that's hella rude. That's so rude. Alright, things are gonna get a little bit more interesting now, I feel like. Now we could see like a Guardy EX counter catcher punch the Dippity plus double Dory and move a bunch of damage over with Dory and then leave Pheasantipity set up to be KO'd next turn as well. Something like that sounds pretty good. But we'll see if the second Dory gets online. Mind Bend could be good. Nah, Mind Bend's a scam. They're always attacking through Mind Bend. What is Lost City even for? That getting rid of Cresselia right there. We just saw it. That's pretty good. Getting rid of Cresselia is really, really good. Another Cresselia attack here would have been nice. I mean, just to do 60 damage. Oh, true, true. Yeah, just I guess just set up for the 60 instead of putting the Guardian in the active. That's fair. All right, we do have the bump for the Lost City. Yeah, I don't know truly if that is what Lost City is for, but it's pretty effective to get rid of Cresselia. Cresselia is super annoying. I would assume it's actually probably for Cresselia, to be honest. That's one of the main reasons to play it, which makes sense because in this matchup, just chaining Cresselia is a really good strat. They're going in with the Artisan. All right, so they're going to go for a Fluttermane spread to set up for a TM Devo, it looks like. And they're going to look for the Klefki TM Devo on the following turn. They could KO the Dreepy this turn. 90 to the active. 2 Monkey Dora uses to KO the... Are they Devoing this turn? Interesting. They are going to go for the Devo this turn. Interesting. I wouldn't have expected the Devo to happen right now. And wait, why would he do it with Fluttermane though? Fluttermane doesn't... No, retreat first, okay. Why would we do it with Fluttermane? Fluttermane doesn't stop Pheasantipity. We could have got Klefki, right? That seems incorrect. That seems backwards. They're just going to get Dippity draw 3. Wait, are we not taking a prize card maybe? Okay, maybe they're not going to take a prize card. They're just going to Devo but not take a prize card. So we're just going to leave Pidgey in play, and the potential then where Candy going Candy Pidgeot is also a threat then. It's only Iono down to 3. Wait, 4 Sealstone's still online as well. Yeah, 4 Sealstone is still online here. This does not seem like a very good play. Depending on how many Rare Candy are used. I don't even know if we found second Dark Energy. I think we might have one more Curlia to use here. Or we could evolve it to protect it, I guess. Have we used both refinements at this point? Not finding the second Dark Energy feels really bad. Dude, I feel like we could have gone for a spread turn. I feel like we could have tried to just dig for second Dark Energy and then go for like a spread turn this turn. Wait, they are KOing the Pidgeot, so they are giving the Pheasantipity draw over. All right, there we go. Evo, they get 1 prize card. They go down to 3. That is a KO. So Pheasantipity draw is online. And they have 4 Sealstone left as well. They're taking a 2 prize knockout this turn. Candy back to the Dragapult immediately. Dude, I do not like this. I did not like this plan at all. The way this ended, this does not feel that strong of a play. I don't know. This feels pretty weak. Has the immediate Candy back. Still has Pheasantipity draw. Has not used Pheasantipity draw yet. Still has 4 Sealstone. Yeah, that play makes no sense. It makes no sense. Maybe a second Devo. I guess that's the only reason this play makes sense, right? If you have second Devo, is the only reason this play makes sense. Even then, it feels weird. But yeah, if you have second Devo, I guess it's not terrible. Give up 2 more prize cards to your opponent, and then you hit him with second Devo. I haven't seen a second Devo yet, but there might be one in there. 6 minutes left. Still should be plenty of time. Do you think Guardia will be strong in Stellar Crown? Seems like it'll be decent, yeah. All right, Dracloak draw. But yeah, the Dragapult wins in 2 attacks now. So, all right, here it comes. The attack is out. You got to KO the Curlia, right? Yeah, and you have 1 more damage to work with. On the other Curlia makes sense to me. Oh boy. So you lose to Gust. You lose to a lot of things, I feel like. We need to evolve that the bench Curlia probably needs to get evolved to Gardevoir. I used to get heal it with Dory, but you want to start healing the active with Dory as well. There's Refinement. There's second Dark Energy. A little bit late. I swear he did not use 2 Refinements last turn. I might be tripping, though. As Iono. Can get the Iono down to 1. Forest Sealstone is still active, though. But if the Dragapult player only plays 1 boss, they used it early on in the game to chase the Cresselia, which I think was questionable. For sure, the early boss was definitely questionable. It's an Iota 1. They have a Poffin in hand. They probably should burn that Poffin. Maybe the deck is stacked. I don't know. Yeah, if the Dragapult player plays 2 boss and it's not prized, they just win with 4 Sealstone next turn. Unless I like missed the use of it at some point, but I don't think it did get used. The Gardevoir player, I guess, can threaten win over 2 turns. They can KO the Dracloak with Monkey Dories and then 2-hit KO the Dragapult. So they can actually win over 2 turns, I guess, here. But I guess like the 4 Sealstone, if it doesn't get game, it always evolves the Dracloak to a Dragapult. Yeah, the Dracloak always gets evolved here at the very least. I mean, you gotta at least put 3 on the Dracloak, right? If not 6. You have to do 3, if not 6. Then just guard EX swing for 190. There we go. Okay. We have a boss. There's a 4 Sealstone. They're aggressive with it. I assume that means second boss. Going through the motions. Is it not boss? Okay, it is boss. All right. Knockout. That's it. Yeah, I don't like the... I mean, the Cresselia stuff was obviously good on the Guardy side, but some of the follow-up choices from there seemed suspect for sure. Yeah, some of the follow-up choices were definitely... I didn't love them. We could have played for a way bigger Devo turn. Instead, went with like a really mediocre Devo turn, but playing for like Klefki TM Devo, like Iono to 1 seemed like a way better choice. Yeah, the Devo felt so aggressive, and you gave them the prize. It would have been a little bit different if they went for Devo and then didn't KO the Pidgeot, but they went Devo and KO'd the Pidgey as well, giving the Pheasantipity draw over instead of like... Now, they did have Candy in hand anyways, but like, if you're giving them draw 3 off Dippity, like the Candy Dragapult's almost always happening, right? If you don't, even if you don't have your Pidgeot, you're gonna find an Arven or a Candy or something, or a Dracloak and then draw into it from there. That just doesn't seem like you're ever actually preventing. It's not like a good late game comeback play at all. It felt like way too hasty. Definitely had better plays. Definitely had better options.